What's going on?
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I mean, I'm doing good.
That's what's up.
Another fantastic week of No Panties AD with your host, Miss Pretty Brown Skin, and yours truly, Mr. Just Ask Joe. We just wanted to step in here this week and address some of the buffoonery going on. But
Yes.
how's your past couple weeks been, by the way?
I've had an interesting couple of weeks. We talked about it a little bit. So, last week instead of a show, Joe and I got together. We had drinks. He got me tore up, y'all.
You know what? It was one of those weeks where it was a tough week, and I was like, yo, I'm not in the right mind to do the show. So I was like, hey, I am in the right mind to go get a drink because I need that.
I was in the same space. I was most definitely in the same space. So I gotta tell the story. So we pull up. So he sends me the load to this little hole in the wall. Now, mind you, like I'm sitting here like, well, where is it? He's like, it's next to the Louisville Comedy Club. I pull up and the location gives me the Louisville Comedy Club. So I go in the bar and there's a guy with locks sitting at the bar and he's got a laptop up. And I didn't pay any attention to the fact that it wasn't Joe. So what do? I go sit down next to this guy at the bar in the Louisville Comedy Club and start talking to him about podcasts. And then he looks up at me and I look at him. And I said, what about talking to you? He goes, I don't know, but tell me more. So he followed the page. So we got a new fan. Hey, friend, if you're watching. So I find Joe, and he tells me that he ordered me this drink called an acid cat. So I get
this is a good hole in the wall, though. It's a good hole in the wall because it's not like a hole in the wall where, you know, I don't know. I don't know any other way to say it, but I mean, I don't know. It's downtown, so it's a nice, pretty dope hole in the wall. But it's not really a hole in the wall because it's like a speakeasy. But it's basically a situation where they just did not paint or nothing. They just put posters up with the names of the drinks, and the drinks are good. The drinks are fantastic.
It was a hole in the wall.
Yeah, drinks are fantastic, and that's why I go there because the drinks are freaking amazing. But yeah, that acid cat, they be running out of the acid cat. Like you have to ask them when you get there, like, yo, do y'all have the acid cat? Because they be running out of it. It's dope. It's got this edible flower in it, and the flower is a flower that has like menthol in it. It has like people use it for the tooth or something and whatnot. But when you drink it, this drink like. They give you instructions on how to drink it. You can't just like take it and drink it and eat the flower. Nah, you gotta. I think the instructions is like you gotta smell it first or something. I don't know. I might be making that up.
You told me to like take a sip and hold it in my mouth for 30 seconds.
For like 30 seconds. Yeah.
And then chew the flower. So this flower's got my mouth numb. And then he was like, and then you drink the rest of the drink regular. He was like, you're going on a trip, and I'm like, but I didn't pack a bag. So we decided we're sitting here and we're having these drinks and he goes, I want some food. Do you want food? So we decided to leave. So now I took and like, because we don't waste alcohol. So I took and I done chugged this drink. And so by this time, like the drink's got a totally different taste to it. I have done down this drink like I'm in a frat house or something, like just chugged it. And just no cool, just so unladylike. Anyways, we go across the street to another bar. And we have drinks and we have food and we leave. On the way home is when the acid cat kicks in. So I'm riding down 264 and I'm sweating. I gotta roll the windows down. I'm singing No Love by Summer Walker at the top of my lungs, wondering how the fuck am I going to work tomorrow? It was fun. We have to do that more often. I had a time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Good times. Good times. So I tell you what, we'll go ahead and bring ourselves in, and I just want to say, anybody who, if you're out of the country watching, just understand if it's your first time. We normally have a drink. I don't know. She may not be drinking. Are you drinking? Okay.
I have some lemonade. I'm about to put y'all in my business. I've been on Ozempic. So if it looks like I've lost a couple pounds, I have. I'm not getting on any more shots. I think I had my last shot today. I'm not doing anymore because the way that the weight comes off, you don't know how the weight is going to come off. And now my legs don't look like they're big enough to hold up all this ass I got. It's very weird. I got to get back in the gym, more leg days. Yeah. So I've been on a weight loss journey, trying to get my body ready for the summer. I've been on Ozempic. I'm going to put y'all in my business. That's how I did it, if y'all want to know. So lemonade tonight.
I've been on watermelon.
Oh, shit. We know what Joe says about watermelon.
It's got something to do with pounds. That's for sure. But I am sipping on this right here. Okay, this is my homie Novell Lassere, who we had featured him on the Tipping Point show some time ago, which was another podcast that I had, and all the way from Louisiana. The brother's cold. He's dope, man. He's just a good dude. He's got his hands in a couple different businesses, but this right here is his baby. It's a cognac. So he actually is the only black-owned cognac in America, and of course in France, because that's where cognac is made, right? So the brother's dope, and I mean, I be following him on Instagram and TikTok, and I mean, he's a celebrity left and right. He's shaking hands, putting the bottle in hands, and putting it all across the country. So shout out to him, and it pairs very well. This is it's a honey cognac, and it pairs very well with some iced tea and lemon. So you can actually end up making yourself a nice little kind of almost Long Island iced tea. Be more like a French iced tea or something. But anyway, it's dope. It's good.
Give me some next time I come over.
Yeah. So good stuff there. Good stuff there. If there's any left. With that in mind, we're gonna go ahead and get into the show, folks. So we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. We're coming. It's No Panties After Dark. Mr. Just Ask Joe. Miss Pretty Brown Skin. We'll be back in a second.
No Panties After Dark. Your adult conversation congregation. Going where most won't. Speaking on things most don't. It's No Panties After Dark. We put the relations back into relationship.
What it do, man? It's your boy T-Pain. Yo, this is Shuggy.
Hey, this is Rihanna. What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
It's No Panties After Dark.
What's up, y'all? This is J. Cole.
Hey, what's up? It's Kesha.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your boy Neo.
What's up, y'all? This is Nas.
Yo, this song? This Nelly, alright? It's No Panties After Dark.
All right. We are back once again. We're gonna go ahead and get into the timeline review.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. Let's check and see if we got anything on the timeline. You know, we be trying, y'all. We be trying to go in and post some stuff so that we can talk about it. So let's see what's going on so that we can talk about it. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to the No Panties page there. Let's see here. No Panties After Dark. Oh, look, there's something to talk about right there. Look at that. And tonight's show, later on, we're going to get into it, folks. Tweedle Diddy dumb. Why have celebrities gotten away with this for so long? Is it our fault for not paying attention? I mean, we could be the reason why. You know, we the ones that say, give me the music, give me all the BS. I want to see the fake money. You know what I mean? I want to see the fake cars that you're renting, that I think that you buying, that you own, but you really don't. I want to see the house that you Airbnb for this video shoot. You know what I mean? I want to see it. We're the ones who call for it all. So, you know, maybe it's our fault as we normalized BS out there. So let's take a look. Should we do this one? Hold on. Let me go ahead and show y'all. Let me show y'all. This is kind of like, this one tripped me out.
Is it what I put up there? It's some fuckery. I know that's not. Oh.
There wasn't. Okay, so that's the one with the son and the father.
Yeah, we had a conversation about that. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that one. What's the one you're talking about?
The chick that says she likes broke dudes.
Says she like rough dudes.
I posted it earlier today. There you go.
Right here? Oh, broke dudes. Okay. It says, I love fucking with broke niggas so I can control them. Fix your attitude or no $26 for you.
Who raised y'all? Seriously, who the fuck? Like, that baffles me. And I know men say that a lot. Like, women like to date broke niggas so they can control them. Who raised y'all? Like, is that a thing? Like, you know, me personally, like, I'm allergic to broke. If you ain't got no funds, we can't have no fun. I don't want to control a man.
No.
I don't want to finance a man.
I mean, I think, you know, honestly, everything's become pretty backwards, right? Because,
yeah.
I mean, you know, men are women, women are men, and women are way more masculine than they've ever been before.
And men are way more feminine.
Way more feminine.
We just had this conversation last week. Remember, we were talking about this.
Yep. And then it's a situation to where the lines are blurred. So if a man sits there and says, hey, you know, let's have some conversation about us and our relationship and how things are going or whatever, you know what I mean? You know, a man gets looked at like he's feminine for that. But that's normal. Like, you should have conversations about your relationships and
we should know what page we're on, what we're doing.
Exactly. And so you get looked at like that's a problem. So yeah.
No, case in point. Remember, I was telling you, like, good example. Like, there's a fella that's been pursuing me persistently since about 2009, and I won't give him a chance. And so now that he knows he's not gonna get a chance, he makes posts about me all the time. And like, every time I do something, he makes a post criticizing what I do on Facebook. And I'm sitting here like, see, sir, that's why I won't date you, because you're a bitch. You're a bitch. I don't date bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you do stuff like that, because that's definitely a female trait right there. You know, you go and, you know, that's like walking around, sticking your fingers in your ear and going, hey, when somebody's, you know, trying to have a conversation with you. Children do that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's like some little childish, you know, I would expect that from a child or an immature woman. So, yeah, you know, people do stuff like that. It's a level of maturity there, and that's really what it is. It's not even that he's a bitch. It's just, you know, he's immature. You know, he's a child.
Well, let's just say this, sir. If you happen to be watching this, I smell the immature bitch in you, and that's why you ain't never gonna get it.
Man.
Hey,
but I thought this was funny right here. Really hilarious that Jeremy said, Jeremy Whiteside said that amount is oddly specific. And it is $26. Like, no, fix your attitude of no $26 for you. Like,
right. I thought the going rate was 40 for a shot of ass.
Exactly. Man.
The shot ain't even worth $30. 26.
Man. You know. Okay, so now this was something that, you know, this was actually kind of wild. Like, this really has nothing to do with relationships or nothing, but y'all can go to the page and check this out. But the mom like fell out, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know if she was. I mean, I don't think she was doing this on purpose, because, you know, people who fall don't really like, their feet don't end up like that. You know what I mean? People who are faking and fall out, their feet don't end up laying like that. But this little kid, my question was, have kids become more stupider? You know, and I purposely said more stupider. But like, this little dude is doing all type of stuff to try to wake her up. And he's doing like the most. He's throwing bags of chips on her right now to try to wake her up, bro. Like, this is really like crazy.
My question is, who's recording this?
It's a phone or something that was being like.
Like, did y'all set up the phone and set this up? Like, what?
It's like, I mean, the phone was on the ground or whatever. So I don't know how this happened or worked or whatever. But, you know, I mean.
Yeah, I see. The phone is on the ground. Wow. And so they concerned, but don't either one of them got sense enough to know how to call 911.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Look, he putting her in a suplex. He about to break her arm, bro.
Wow. I mean, like, my child. I told you the story about when my child ran away from home.
This is a girl and boy.
She left the house in the middle of the night when she was 3 years old. She knew how to tell the police my name, her father's name, her address, and guide them to get to our house. Like, she would have definitely knew to call 911. What the fuck?
Like, these kids don't know. Look at this.
Nothing.
Look at this.
Wow.
I mean, it can't be fake, bro, because
no, it can't be. No, she's out.
She's out cold. And then they done put her out even more.
All right, parents, if you have small kids, teach your kids what to do in case of an emergency.
Because this is ridiculous. Do you see this? They are taking bottles of drinks and trying to wake her up. I was thinking, like,
play The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston. Because I believe the children are our future.
I was thinking they was gonna take the drinks, open it up, and pour it on her, try to wake her up. Do you see this? They are hitting her with the broom.
They had at 50%. They just couldn't bring it all the way home.
I mean, I see they trying to wake her up. Look at little dude. He done found himself a trampoline.
This is sad, friend. This is sad. Okay, yeah. I've seen enough.
I've seen enough. But yeah, parents, teach your kids. Because apparently they don't know no better.
Sexy Red, and I no shade, no tea, because I love Sexy Red. But teach them something other than Sexy Red.
Man, and you know what? It be tripping me out when I see parents sitting there letting their kids. They you know, I've seen a lady working recently, and then her child is with her. I mean, this girl ain't no more than 9 or 10 years old, 8 years old or whatever. And she's playing the worst of the worst music with all the worst words in it. And I'm just like, Lord, why would you do that and embed this garbage into your child's subconscious? Like, it's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, so what is this right? Okay, so this is okay.
Yeah, we got a conversation about this one.
Yeah, let's talk about this one right here. Okay, this is Trick Daddy posted this. Okay, y'all need to see this.
I don't know if we can play the whole thing, but yeah.
Nah. We need to play. I'm gonna fast forward through it, but we need to play the whole thing. His dad keeps coming to his house when he isn't home. He won't leave. I mean, y'all think about this. Would y'all be okay with this? Would you be okay with your ladies? Would you be okay with your mama coming to the house with your man all the time and he's walking around, I don't know, scantily clad? Now look at this. I see booty cheeks. Look, third time this week. Without letting the man of the house know. My pops would never do that. She got booty cheeks showing. He looked like the type of daddy that be sitting there talking about some man, talking to his homeboys and be like, man, I be going over my son's up, man. His lady got a fat ass, boy.
He's sitting over enjoying him some libation.
But you heard what she said? She said she frying chicken for her man. Her man ain't there yet, but his daddy is sitting there eating chicken.
Well, she was frying the chicken to have. I'm cleaning up for her. She was frying it so that it'd be ready when her man got home.
But daddy is already eating it.
But when Pops came in, I guess she was like, let me show some hospitality.
Man of the house ain't ate yet.
I see where you coming from. I feel like everybody involved in this situation was wrong. Like everybody. But I see where she might have thought she was doing the right thing by offering Pop something to eat. Like, you want something to eat?
You see that? It's booty cheeks. It's lots of ass showing here.
Yeah, it is.
Plenty of ass.
Inappropriate. And I mean, I get that. She feel like she in her home. She don't got to cover up. And I feel that way too. You come over my house, I be naked all the time. Like, I let y'all know, like, don't pop up over here. You don't see ass.
It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. He's over there drinking Hennessy. He's drinking Hennessy and eating fried chicken. And she's got ass hanging out. It's inappropriate.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, as for me in my house, and you pop up over here, you liable to see ass and titties because I don't wear clothes.
It's called. Hold on 1 second. I'll be back to the door. So she go get a robe on and go back to the door. Like, it's inappropriate.
All of my friends will see me naked. They come over here.
Hey, but hold on 1 second. Hold on.
But you're right. He ain't a friend.
Hold on.
Her man's daddy. So
hold on. Did I see a bottle nipple on the Hennessy jar? Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
Oh God.
We're about to look at this Hennessy jar real quick because I think there's okay, no. But there is a bottle there too. So there's a baby in the house too. There's a baby running around somewhere. She got her ass hanging out, which is fine with the baby and the kids and all that stuff. But Hennessy, baby, fried chicken, daddy coming unannounced, and he looked like the type of daddy that, hey nigga, you was slipping, so I was here, she was horny. I just went ahead and handled it for you, son. I mean, he looked like that type of daddy.
But maybe he's not, because remember you showed me the other video earlier where the dude's step stud was breaking his baby mama off.
The dude steps. I don't remember that.
The step stud.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
The mama's girlfriend.
Yeah, that's the mama's girlfriend was breaking off the son's girlfriend or wife. Yeah, wife or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that was crazy. So, but yeah, that's crazy too. But I'm just saying, I mean, this is inappropriate. It's uncalled for. It's out of line.
It is. She definitely should have put some clothes on. I was just saying, like, I know when people pop up over here, you liable to see anything, but definitely because that's her man's father, she definitely should have covered up for sure.
Yeah, and so I would like to think that if you had a man and your man's daddy pop up over the crib, that you would cover up too.
I would definitely cover up.
It's inappropriate. Shayna Dixon says it's inappropriate to not have clothes on around her man's daddy. That's not even debatable. She could have gone to get dressed when the dad came over. She could have excused herself. That's what I'm saying. It's like, hold on, pops, or hold on, pops-in-law, hold on, daddy, whatever you want to call it. I'll be right back. You know, give me 1 second. Let me put a robe on. I'll come back to the door.
And that's real. And especially like if you know that you live in a naked house, keep a robe handy. And he pops up all the time. You know you live in a naked house. He come over.
I mean, it don't matter. A robe handy, a robe not handy. Whether you got if you ain't got a robe, go put some clothes on. It just don't matter. It's inappropriate and uncalled for.
Like I said, that was all wrong.
I'm with no. The son was not wrong at all.
I did the same damn thing. He was wrong. He was dead ass wrong. He
wasn't wrong.
Right, but he was still wrong.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, he was. I said he was in the right, but he was still wrong. You can be right all day and still be wrong with how you handle it. No. I did the same damn thing. My dad's showing up 3rd time in a week at my house unannounced. You beating your daddy's ass.
Hey, me and Pops is going into a brawl. The beautiful thing is that I never have to worry about anything like that because I have a Pops and a family that they were just raised right. So I would never have to worry about nothing like this. So I'm cool off this.
I'm just saying I see where everybody is coming from, but I still feel like everybody in the situation is wrong. Everybody. No. And she
dragged his daddy out the house.
When he put the father out and she said, you don't have to leave, that's where she was all the way dead ass wrong.
That was so disrespectful. Like, I would have put her out too.
All the way dead ass wrong. That made me think something might have been going on between her and the father.
How you gonna tell? That's your man. He lives there. How you gonna tell the dad that he's kicking out because the dad was wrong, that he don't have to leave? What?
She escalated the situation.
What are you doing? Escalated. How is your relationship such that you can supersede your man? Like, it makes no sense to me. Makes absolutely no sense to me. And
that's what we were talking about, people trading places, men being women, women being men. It's just all over where that was disrespectful.
Yeah, but for me, I don't think it was wrong. I don't know. Trey, anybody out there, you tell me. I don't think dude was wrong. I'd have done the same thing. He put paws on his daddy.
He was right until he did that.
But he just dragged his daddy out the house. That's it. You know what I mean? And his daddy was like, nah, he ain't going nowhere. First off, that's his crib. So daddy has to go somewhere if he says, yo, you got to get out. So there's nothing.
But remember, he said, this is not your house. This was my mama's house.
No. He didn't say it's no. He said the mama, his mother, the dad's mother, gave the house in whatever form or fashion, money exchange, transactional, whatever or not, gave the house to him. So it's not the dad's house. So really, to be honest with you, there's something fucked up about the dad in and of itself as to why the fact the mama didn't give the house to him.
Okay, you might be onto something. I'm just like wondering, like, is there any kind of way dad can come back later on and get him up out that house?
Like daddy just was in jail or something.
Jesus, they got holes in the wall. It's a lot.
Yeah, they got holes in the wall and the floor.
The floor was already fucked up.
Exactly.
The floor was fucked up before the brawl.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm with him all day long. I'm with him all day long. Oh Lord, she cheated on him in the middle of vacation. We ain't even watching that. That's retarded.
No, we ain't gonna do it.
Okay. What's this one about? Can we watch? What's this? Oh Lord.
Oh yeah. Are you a one pump chump? A 3-minute man? 2 pumps in a swirl? Not
hey,
1.3 seconds.
Dave Chappelle said, hey, it's a race. You better get there before I do.
and we would never run again.
We
would never run again.
Queen broke me off in 3 seconds, 1.5 strokes. I've never experienced such a beautiful defeat.
She put that sunshine on it.
Oh man, it can happen. Believe me, it can happen. Came back from a 5-month deployment thinking I'm about to rock some shit off 37 seconds. She told me she understood.
I wanted that she cuddle him. Like it's okay, baby.
I mean, it can happen, especially if you have not in a while, and then bro, like it can happen. But give me a minute and let me recoup. About 34 seconds for me. I looked at the time and it was 11:43. I looked again, still 11:43. I told her it was my first time and she understood and comforted me. Told her I'm sorry we left Guardians of the Galaxy early for this.
I'm dead.
Oh man.
Ladies, what do you do in that situation? Like I personally was in that situation for a while in a relationship. I never cheated. I wanted to cheat. I never cheated. Like, how do you deal with that?
But there's a whole lot of things. There's so many variables there because when you're talking about a relationship that you're in, and that okay, well, if you're in a relationship and that's happening all the time, that's a conversation that needs to be had. Like, that's time to sit down and that's time to sit down and be like, hey, listen. Here's the situation. If you don't get your shit together, then I'm gonna need to go. I'm gonna need to be excused, with a pass, once or twice a month so I can go and get my shit together while you over here with your shit untogether. You know what I mean?
The conversation was had, nothing changed. It just got to the point where I was like, it ain't even worth my time. I don't want to.
But so I was head. I don't want to talk about it.
She licked the gooch.
Oh,
he was not ready.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. You touch me down there, and I'm swinging. I'm swiping,
you
swinging.
Want your gooch licks?
Woo! I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. I just
you might like it.
I don't know nothing about that.
Clearly, he liked it. It took him 8 seconds.
Ooh, I mean, if that's what it do, man, I don't know.
You don't want none of that, huh?
Clearly, he liked it. Keisha with the T said, man, this was too funny. This thread was too funny. This was a good read.
It was hilarious.
I wanted her bad, and I knew it was fitting to be busting, but I ain't know she was going to have me embarrassing myself. I slide that motherfucker all the way in, things started jumping. I tried to hold off and get my throat right. 2 thrusts later, it was over. Look at this SpongeBob, Jim.
Once it starts jumping, it's over.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, it can happen. Let's see, about 5 minutes, I was fixing to give her the whammy bammy flim flam, but suddenly her getcha ya right. Yo, this shit is hilarious, bro. Like, I mean, this is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious.
You couldn't even fight back.
Man, I mean, that good power you, that's what it is. 2 minutes, but she was performing witchcraft with her tongue, so that don't count. Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's throat baby right there.
Man. Like 2 minutes, I was embarrassed. I hit her with this doesn't usually happen. Pimps go through these things from time to time. Powder. My God. I think my soul was stolen in under 3 minutes because I encountered a Dyson vacuum cleaner that to this day has me on edge. It could happen again if there's a video of how I got handled. I'm going to delete my Twitter forever.
She must have watched that very first episode of No Panties After Dark when we told you how to do it. Back in, 2010? We told you how to do it.
Oh, man. That was wild. We had a doctor on tap, too.
That was lit.
Shorty was talking to me in my ear about what we was finna do and rubbing my ish through my pants. That's the end of that. The power y'all have is unmatched. Hey, you know, and that's the thing. Why does that look like DJ I mean, it's not, but I'm just saying it looked like one, but I'm just saying it looks like Juan Hustle, but it's not. But it looks like.
Look like him a little bit. I can see it. Yeah. It look like Big Homie a little bit.
The glasses.
Yeah.
I pride myself.
Like the guy with the dress like you at the bar last week. It happens.
Yeah, until you actually looked up and saw, oh, you're dark skinned. I'm sorry.
No, he was light.
Nah, we went back in there. He was at the bar. He was dark skinned, brother.
He was. I was so rude about it. I said, "Why am I talking?"
He ain't even know.
I was so rude.
He was not even looking. I pride myself with my stamina, but watermelon. I pride myself with my stamina, but different occasions with the same person. She took my entire soul faster than a toddler can reject a phone call while watching YouTube.
Man, hey, that's quick. Them toddler hands is fast.
That is quick. Them kids decline them calls fast as fuck. Exactly. Yep, they sure do. Nigga, I'm watching YouTube. I'm playing games. Let's see. I was about 35 seconds in. Get some glory there. She reached and started tweaking my nips like an old radio dial. Ooh.
Them nipples will get you every time.
Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, we can go on and on with this. This is like pages upon pages of screenshots of these comments. Last one. Nigga! It was a cold October night. Her throat was July hot. I came so quick. I told her to do it again, and she did. To this day, I don't even look her in the eyes when I see her in public.
Not July hot.
Oh man, as it was a cold October night. These things need to write stories and whatnot. Hashtag she owns me.
Right,
Hilarious.
that's the throat goat.
Hilarious. I didn't know this had so many screenshots to it. Like I gotta go back and like read this some more.
Those are hilarious.
Exactly. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna let's jump off of there. And I think, you know what? Why don't we get into some celebrity news you can't use? But first, how about we be right back?
All right.
It is No Panties After Dark. We'll be right back, folks.
Speaking of things most don't, it's no panties after dark. We put the relations back into relationships.
Fat Joe.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake.
Yo, what's up? This is Kanye.
Yo, what's going on? This your man, Hello.
What's happening? This your boy Lil Jon. What up, man? This is Ludacris. It's Ludacris. No Panties After Dark.
What's going on? This Fat Joe.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake.
Yo, what's up? This is Kanye.
Yo, what's going on? This your man, Hello.
What's happening? This your boy Lil Jon. What up, man? This is Ludacris.
All right. So, I tell you, it's been an interesting time here lately when it comes to celebrity news because there's so much going on. But I mean, I think, you know, Diddy is doing all type of stuff. He's causing tornadoes. He's causing boats to crash into bridges and everything just to throw the heat off of him. You know, that's what the conspiracy theorists say. So either way,
I know.
we're gonna talk about that in a little bit too. But first, we'll get into some other celebrity news that you cannot use. So sis, if you want to go ahead and just take this away, give it to us, some celebrity news that we can't use at all.
All right. I don't know if this really counts as celebrity news, but conjoined twins, Brittany and Abby Hensel, have gotten married. So they got 2 heads and they got married. And I'm still single. What the fuck?
Man.
Well, anyway,
everybody can find somebody.
Everybody can find somebody. And I'm here for it. But just saying. Anyways, they put out this tweet because everyone is asking. We're just going to tell you. Yes, I have sex with my husband. Yes, I go down on him. Yes, my sister Brittany is there. Yes, my sister and I orgasm as one. But when I sleep with my husband, she's usually reading a book or listening to a true crime podcast. So she just puts the pleasure out of her mind. Now, I'll be all the way honest with you. I never asked any of those questions. But since we're here, a true crime podcast, reading a book.
Hold on.
Getting this visual
okay,
right.
So the way that you said this at first, I thought that the twins married each other.
No, they got married to a man. Well, one of them, Abby, got married to a man.
Oh, wow. So my question is, who's this man? Oh, hold on. What is it? Conjoined twins?
Conjoined twins. And so they got 2 heads and 2 necks. But then they share, and then they got an arm on this side, an arm on this side. So they got 2 arms, 2 legs. So they're conjoined at the torso, and they share 1 vagina.
I mean, I'm really trying to figure out. Oh my god. Okay, so
let me show y'all this. That's why I saved this for you, because I just
let me show y'all this. Okay, because we really ain't supposed to be spending this much time on this, but I'm gonna show y'all this real quick because this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Okay.
Oh, it gets even better. I'm gonna just wait though. I got more.
Oh, you got some more? Oh, you got some more on it?
Go ahead, show it first.
Because this might be what you got more of. Husband of conjoined twin Abby Hensel faced paternity lawsuit after the wedding. Okay, a paternity lawsuit?
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, he he been out here in the world. But look, that's what they look like.
And I mean, but that means that one of them is suing to trying to say that no, the baby's mine.
No, somebody else.
Oh, okay. I thought like one of the twins was suing the other twin.
I was gonna say a third party, but it's technically a 4th party. I cracked myself up. So they said she's reading a book and listening to true crime podcasts. Like, she just listening to this true crime podcast, like, caught a nut. Like, what the fuck? But wait a minute. It gets even better. So Brittany, the single twin, she's a LGG.
Lesbian.
She's lesbian.
Gay.
Yeah, she's
gargantuan.
Lesbian. Yeah, she's lesbian. She's LGBT. So she's lesbian. So what I want to know,
bisexual and trans.
Yeah, so she's a lesbian.
Transvestite.
Okay, so
I mean, is she just an L?
Yeah, she just an L. She L.
Okay.
Anyways, so they were like asking these questions. Okay, yeah, the true crime podcast, like you know what I'm saying, you listening to Jeffrey Dahmer, but in your head you're telling your sister, like, throw it back one time, sis. So what happens when Brittany want to get a girlfriend and she want to be a, you know, like, how do they work that out?
I mean, it's 2 heads, so
I mean,
You know,
but
they
share one vagina.
That's what I'm saying. They just borrowed a vagina from, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday is one of them. You know what I mean? Days for the vagina, and so everybody gotta act accordingly.
Like when she want to go on
this
dates,
is wild.
does it mean that the sister that Abby's cheating when she go on dates with Brittany? Like, how does all this work?
And they do a double date. I mean, what if they? I mean, I'm seeing, orgies. This is, I mean, you know what I mean?
It's too much.
And then the husband, I mean, he's got to be like okay with like
I'm loving it.
Man, absolutely. All right, what else we got for celebrity news?
Okay, so let's see. Christopher Dorsey, Hot Boys rapper, is in some serious trouble after violating the conditions of his probation after performing with rapper Boozy at a Las Vegas concert this past February. A judge signed off on the charges this week. According to Rolling Stone, his probation officer deemed the performance a violation for two reasons. First, the rapper did not obtain prior written approval before entering self-employment before the concert. Secondly, because Boozy himself was in prison on felony charges, the two rappers appearing together was a violation of federal supervised release statute that prevents parolees from associating unnecessarily with convicted felons. The PO also took issue with him recording an album with Gucci Mane, who was released in December 2023. Gucci was also convicted on federal charges over a decade ago. A warrant for Dorsey's arrest was filed on March 21st, and he turned himself in on Wednesday. He has since been released, but has to appear down in New Orleans at a federal court where he was initially charged and convicted. At that time, the judge will decide if the violations warrant him for being sent back to prison. Now, y'all know, like we all know, like when you get released on parole, like we know this. You cannot associate with other known criminals. He kind of did it to himself. What you think, Joe?
Yeah, I think that stupid is as stupid does.
Pretty much. All right, and then Lizzo posted this cryptic message. I got a lot to say about this. I'm probably gonna get dragged, and guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm getting tired of putting up with being dragged by everyone in my life and on the internet. All I want to do is make music and make people happy and help the world be a little better than how I found it. But I'm starting to feel like the world doesn't want me in it. I'm constantly up against the lies being told about me for clout and views, but the butt of the joke every single time because how I look. My character being picked apart by people who don't know me and disrespecting my name. I didn't sign up for this shit. I quit. Lizzo, you made yourself a gimmick for being a big girl. You did this. You gimmicked yourself for being a big girl. You go everywhere naked. I feel very strongly about it. Like, I got tired of seeing Beyonce in leotards. But keep it all the way a buck. Like, I was glad when Beyonce started her country era and she put some clothes on. Like, I'm naked. I live in a naked house. I don't go outside naked. I just felt very strongly about seeing Lizzo in a thong at the NBA game. Like, everywhere you went, you was naked, Lizzo. And I just feel like, there's a time and a place for everything. Why you gotta be naked everywhere you go, outside your house? So if people are picking on you for being fat, you did it. I'm sorry.
I mean, but I don't understand that because, like, she basically normalized it, and said, hey, it's okay to be grotesquely obese.
I didn't say all that now, Joe.
As long as your blood sugar levels are fine. It's okay to be is that the Sandman? Is the Sandman here?
That was my dryer. My daughter's doing laundry.
My bad, Sandman. but it's okay to be it's okay to be grotesquely, obese.
We didn't say she was grotesquely. We just said she's a big girl.
Man, that girl is humongous, and it is not nice. All right.
And you know what I'm saying? I can't say anything because I was once a big girl before I did something about it. The pandemic did me bad. I was a big
and
girl.
you did something about it.
And I did something about it.
You ain't run around outside with a microphone and say, "Look at me, I'm big as hell." You know what I mean?
No, I didn't do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, because you knew it wasn't right, so you say, you know what, I got to do something about this. You know what I mean?
Well, I ain't gonna say I knew it wasn't right. It wasn't right for me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't right for you. Your health is important. So you said, you know what? My health. I have to do something about this. All right. Been there. So I'm just saying, you know, there's no way that she's running around here with you know, all her levels great. You know what I mean? It's impossible. It's improbable. It's impossible. But nonetheless, Shayna Dixon talking about the twins says, I have questions, but they all sound so wrong in my head. You know what, Shayna? Go ahead and ask them questions. You can ask them questions. This is a safe space. Ask those questions here. All right.
Because we probably got the same questions. You ain't
exactly
alone,
because I'm wondering, you know, do they accidentally kiss each other? That's what I'm wondering, you know, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna think dumb stuff like that. So but you know, all guys think that lesbian happened because people was running around chasing each other and tripped over something and fell on top of each other. that's what we used to think when we was younger. That's what the guys thought.
I just want to know, like, what does he do when that backpack gets pulled out?
Oh yeah. You know, and that brings another question, but go ahead and let's is there any more celebrity news?
Okay, so Gerard Carmichael confronts Tyler, the Creator, about avoiding him after he confessed his feelings for him. Tyler then laughs in his face while remembering and replied back, "Stupid bitch." So you're gay and your homie is straight, and you tell your homie, like, I love you, bro. And he calls you a stupid bitch. Like, do you get in your feelings about it?
So hold on, say that again.
You're gay and your homie is straight, and you go like, I love you, man. And he laughs in your face and calls you a stupid bitch. Like, do you get in your feelings about it? Like, that's the risk that you took when you put that out there.
Yeah. No, you shouldn't get in your feelings. Because, you know, I mean, but I feel like dude was wrong. If y'all homies, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't have called him a stupid bitch.
Yeah, like, why would you call him a stupid bitch? And y'all homies,
and I wouldn't
don't you love each other?
I wouldn't have laughed either. But
yeah, I mean, don't you love your homie?
I tell my friends I love them all the time. I tell you I love you every time I talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, even dudes, you know, I mean, plenty of dudes. Hey, love you, bro. Love you, bro. You know what I mean? We say that.
Yeah,
it's normal. So, you know, I don't see why all of a sudden this your homie, and all of a sudden you can't accept him saying that he loves you. You know,
but I always thought Tyler, the Creator, was gay because I thought he had something going on with Will Smith's kid.
Who?
I thought Tyler, the Creator, had something going on with what's his name, Jaden Smith. So I always thought Tyler, the Creator, was gay anyway.
Yeah, everybody got something going on with Jaden Smith. Don't Augusta Alsina got something going on with Jaden Smith? You know?
No, he not Jaden Smith. He was Jaden's friend. August Alsina has something going on with Jada.
Of course, but yeah, Augusta Alsina was Jaden's friend.
You think they was sharing him? Like the whole family?
Man, the whole family was passing dude around.
He was the family sneaky link.
Yeah, and they was paying his bills. Yeah, of course.
I'm done.
Yep.
I'm done.
He was tired of singing. You know what I mean? Next album didn't do so well, so he was like, yeah. But no, you got any more celebrity news?
I don't get any more celebrity news. I got a few Dear Empads, but no celebrity news.
Let's do a Dear Empad, folks.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, we got to do a Dear Empad. We'll be right back with Dear Empad. Don't go nowhere because these are always fun. So we'll be right back. All right.
No panties after dark. Your adult conversation congregation. Going where most won't. Speaking on things most don't. It's no panties after dark. We put the relations back into relationship.
Guess who's back? Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent. Yo, this your boy Akon.
Yeah, this your boy Chris Brown right here.
Hey, it's Shanti.
Yo, what the deal? It's Ja Rule.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Usher. This is Usher. And you're checking out.
No Panties After Dark.
All right, so we're back, folks, and again, it is No Panties After Dark. Let's get into this Dear Impact. All right, let's talk about this, and you know what I mean, we'll jump into a little bit of the diddler stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Please keep me anonymous. I need advice. So I found my boyfriend cheating on me and lying about it. I forgave him, but he did it again. But this time it was with his ex. She has a child, and I noticed her baby father has been texting me and trying to flirt with me for a while, but I never responded because I'm in a relationship. So I decided to lie about leaving the state for 2 months when I was really still in town with his ex-baby father the whole time. Should I tell him the truth or should I say nothing?
Hold on.
I see you processing this.
Okay. Read this again.
All right. Please keep me anonymous. I need advice. So I found my boyfriend cheating on me and lying about it.
Okay, and hold on. This is a heterosexual relationship, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the female. That's
yes.
Okay. All right,
and you know what? That's a normal question to ask these days.
Yeah, no, you gotta ask. You gotta
ask these questions. That's important. I forgave him, but he did it again. But this time it was with his ex. She has a child. And I've noticed her baby father has been texting me and trying to flirt with me for a while. But I never responded because I'm in a relationship. So I decided to lie about leaving the state for 2 months when I was really still in town with his ex's baby father the whole time. Should I tell him the truth or should I say nothing?
With his ex's baby father.
Mm-hmm.
Should you tell him the truth or say nothing? I mean, that's really like, I don't know. That's a question for her. Like, that's some moral stuff that she got to think about. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all got any advice for her? Let me see. I got a couple comments here. She's going back to the twins. She said, just go ahead and do a partner swap. That's hilarious. Or no, is she talking about this? I think she's talking about this.
She's talking about this, yeah.
Yeah, she's talking about this. Just go ahead and do a partner swap. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. They made a whole show about it, and then the Chappelle Show did a whole skit about it. You know what I mean?
Partner obviously, y'all gonna be happy to. My question is, how did the baby father get your phone number to be texting you?
Exactly.
How did that happen? Let's back it up and start there, friend.
Mm-hmm.
So you was contemplating. You didn't act on it at first because you was trying to be loyal to the relationship. But if you ask me, the fact that you got another man's number and you're, and you're texting with a man, yeah, that's cheating, friend. That's cheating. Anything that you are doing that you don't want your partner to know about, it's in my book. I wouldn't do anything that's inappropriate and your partner can't know. Your partner don't know that you was texting with that man. So even if you hadn't acted on it, that was still inappropriate. So you was just as bad as he was.
And that's a big thing right there. If there's anything that you have to question whether or not you should tell your significant other, you're wrong.
You're wrong. It's wrong.
Okay,
all the way,
it's
100%.
wrong. It's. I mean, you don't even have to. If you are questioning whether or not this person should know. If you are thinking about hiding it, if you are hiding it, if you are not, you're wrong. Like, plain and simple, you're wrong. It's, I mean, you know,
and that's how I normally check myself. Like, I was, you know, in a relationship and people were like hitting me in my DM, and I had to think to myself, like, how would I feel if I found these type of messages in my partner's DM? I wouldn't like that. So
okay, but it's a difference to where if they find them in your DM and see that you have not responded to them, okay,
right,
versus if you responded to them with a LOL or a ha ha or a thank you. I mean, if they're saying, "Oh, you look beautiful," you say thank you. Okay, that's one thing. If they're saying you look beautiful and you say thank you, you are handsome too, and
that's inappropriate.
It starts to be inappropriate. Yeah, that's
right. And you gotta check yourself, like, right, and that's when you have to check yourself. That's how I would check myself, like, when I would see stuff like that come through, like, how would I feel if I saw that come through my partner's? You know what? We're not responding today. So you got to check yourself. So, friend, how did that man even get your information to, you know, to reach out and contact you? Start there, friend, and then you'll find your answers.
Exactly. Absolutely.
All right, I got one more. This is more of a confession.
Mm-hmm.
Please hide my ID. Been secretly dating a married woman I met here on Facebook. She caught feelings or whatever and is now filing for divorce. Ring is already off her finger and she has moved out of her marital home. Problem is, I'm also married and there's no way I'm leaving my wife for her. Don't judge me, please. What should I do?
Well, I mean, you always have to question, why are you cheating in the first place?
That part. Start there, friend.
Okay. So let's start there. Let's figure out why you cheating in the first place. Okay. Most and obviously it seems as though most of the times when you're talking about cheating like this, and when you're talking about I'm not leaving my wife for her, you're cheating simply for sex, is what it sounds like.
Probably.
It's just sex because you're getting something there that you're not getting at home. I mean, I'm a firm believer that your wife, your significant other, should be your
everything.
She should be he whatever you got going on should be your they polyamorous. I ran across a group on Facebook today saying polyamorous beauties. I was about to join. I actually clicked the join button, but I chickened out and I canceled. But
get your ass on there. This is research.
Exactly. But yeah, he, she, they, whatever. I'm just saying. You know, what the fuck was we talking about? What was we talking about? This is some good honey cognac. That's what I'm saying. What was we talking about?
It. I'm jealous a little bit.
Okay,
so basically he's cheating on his wife, and the woman he's cheating on with wants to leave her partner for him, and he has no interest in leaving his wife.
Okay, so it's just for some ass. So, you know, obviously he's not getting what, you know, and your significant other should be your everything. She should be all the desires. And see, here's the thing, here's a problem. And this is something that I realized. You can't judge how a person is going to be in marriage simply by how they may be acting in the midst of the initial relationship before the marriage. And that's
facts. That is facts.
You cannot judge it by that. You have to actually sit down, have a conversation, and be like, hey, look, so I'm loving the ass you giving me right now. Okay. Not gonna stop, right? Like, you good, like you love this, you enjoy this, you enjoy this dick I'm giving you, right? You enjoy, you know, I feel like you need to have real conversations and be like, hey, yeah, that's like, real. Hey, you enjoying this, right? I'm enjoying. Okay, cool. We on the same page. All right. Okay. So listen, I be liking role play too. You know what I mean? So like, I want you want to go to the lingerie place and we can go, get some little outfits or something for you. You get a little tennis skirt on. You can be my nurse. I'll meet you out on the tennis court or something. You know what I mean? We go hide behind a bush. Whatever's clever. I'm just saying. She should be that, and y'all should be able to communicate.
Those are conversations that definitely needs to take place, And I was just having this conversation with a girlfriend earlier, and I've been married before, obviously, and I felt like who I married, who he was before I married him, and who he was after we exchanged vows, they were two different people. Like he flipped, it was like a light switch flipped, like, okay, you had Dr. Jekyll before, but now that we married, hey, it's Mr. Hyde over here. And I like to slap hoes. So, like, who you marry, sometimes, like, who you get after the I do ain't who you were courting.
And that's because most of the time, people give you their avatar.
They do, the representative.
They give you their representative. And what happens is you'll fall in love with the representative. And then next thing you know, the representative is done. And all of a sudden you got the real person. So it's important to, what I have come to realize is, take as much time as you need.
Mm-hmm.
If you got to create a situation, create it. Y'all need to go through some shit first. So that you can really see how this person is going to react. Are they going to have your back? You know what I mean? Are they going to, are they going to support? Everybody, the thing you said earlier, everybody ain't always going to be up. You know what I mean? Each person ain't always going to be up. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like to continue to stay up, but I mean, everybody ain't always going to be up. And the person could be down. So, are they gonna have your back? Are you gonna support each other? This, that, and the other. So those are important things, but it's all about communication. You have to have conversation and you have to talk. I mean, that's the thing. People don't want to communicate. And we live in a world right now where social media, texting, all of this stuff, people just don't sit down, look each other in the eye. Let me see your soul. Let me look through your eyes and see your soul. And let's have a conversation. People don't do that anymore. They're damn near scared. And that's because practice makes perfect. And people ain't practicing it because they're busy with social media, texting, and all this other shit. Instead of literally just putting the shit away, looking each other in the eyes and say, hey, what you think? You know what I mean? So I can see what the hell's going on in your mind by looking at you in your eyes. So
that's a turn off. Like even when dating, if we go out on a date and we're like, I don't really like dinner dates as much. Like I like activities. But like if we're dating and we go out on a date and we're sitting at a restaurant and you're on your phone the whole time, I'm never seeing you again.
Yeah,
I'm never
important.
Seeing you again. People, it's a lot.
I mean, it's one thing if it's business and a person has business that they may have to jump on their phone, this, that, and the other. Hey, preface that. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be on my phone right now, but I need to take care of something real quick. Just give me a moment. I apologize. Boom, 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 boom. Come back and put the phone away, and everything's all good. But like you said, if a person is just really just all up in their phone and this, that, and the other, that just shows me that you're disinterested or childish and immature, and I'm not interested. You know what I mean?
I think that's why I prefer activities when I go on dates. Like what do we want to do? Take me out. I want to go do an activity. So
but see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It's important to be able to. And I had a old head tell me this one time. He said, Joe, if you can drive for an hour somewhere with your significant other without the radio or any other distractions on, and y'all can actually literally just sit down, have a conversation while y'all driving and just have a good time with each other, he said that's a good person to think about being with, because you know, I mean, not too many people can do that, you know, and so it's the same thing. You sitting there without phones, no activities, this, that, and the other. Can you just have a conversation and be interested in each other? You know what I mean? Can you
That's a
find things
lost
to
art
talk
form.
about?
People don't do it anymore.
Yeah, conversationalism. People don't know how to do that. I'm you know, I'm one of the few of them.
Like case in point, I'm taking it back to us last week. We had so much fun and we were so into the conversation that we were having. You didn't even know you left your phone in the first place. We weren't on a date or anything. We're obviously two friends, but like, how many people can you do that with?
I don't know. Maybe that's
people
why we
don't
on
do
the
that
podcast.
No more.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why we're on the podcast talking.
We're trying to help these people.
Man. But yo, let's get into some of this stuff right here.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
Let's talk about this guy just a little bit. This guy right here, Mr. Diddy, the diddler. I mean, I want to get in on the conversation too. You know what I mean? Everybody's talking about it. You know, I want to, you know, I want to talk about the diddler.
I don't even know where we would start with this because it's so much shit.
It is. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I know how to start with this. First off, I'm going to show y'all this right here.
Oh God.
This our Diddy.
Why?
Bro, like the internet wins every single time. Like I don't even understand. Like it's hilarious the stuff that they do. I tell you what. Look at this. This is a video of LeBron James giving Diddy his flowers.
That was crazy.
And it's just, yo, anybody who's ever had any association is just, it's just, I mean, it's messed up. I don't even understand why is this.
Okay, so what about, I know why you're looking for that. What about what I sent you, that psychic who had channeled his baby mama back
Where'd you send that at?
I think I texted to you. She had channeled his baby mother in June of last year. And she basically said that he was going to, that he was responsible for the murder, the death of Kim Porter, and that lawsuits and things were going to come out around November the 15th. And Cassie's lawsuit came out November the 16th. And then on November the 23rd, after this psychic got some traction, she came out, and this is the ones that I sent you, and she goes, but we're not done yet. She's like, look for more around March, April, Easter time. She said this November 23rd. And I remember this because I was in the car with my best friend. I was getting on his nerves because he wanted to listen to the radio. And I said, pass me the aux cord. I'm watching Sloan Bella. And we watched it together. And she said this on November the 23rd. She said, we're not done yet. Easter time, there's going to be more. 6 days before Easter, his house gets raided.
Okay, so watch this. And look, Miss Chanel, who was here on the show, comments, it's the slow motion run for me. This is hilarious.
Where's the sound? But where's the sound with it? I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
You don't hear?
No.
Really?
No.
I thought, but you heard the stuff earlier, right?
No.
All the videos from earlier, you didn't hear?
No, we were just talking through them. No.
I had no clue that you didn't hear.
No.
That means that nobody heard. Oh my gosh.
We talked through it so good that it wasn't an issue. Come on, no panties.
Man, I didn't know. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you perfect. That tequila the homeboy got in his hands, that's some good shit. I had some of that recently.
Hold on.
No, I can't hear it, friend.
Man, I did not know that you could not hear. That means that people weren't hearing either. Okay. So, okay. Well, man, I'm sorry that you guys did not hear this because I thought. Yeah, I thought you guys could hear. My bad. Well, if you go to our page, then. But this is hilarious. P Diddy after escaping the raid. Um, Man, I thought y'all could hear. Oh well, we'll do another time. But I know one thing: 50 Cent has been on a
On his
rampage.
neck. So do you know why?
Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about that. Why is 50 so like? I mean, 50's 50, and he's always in people's shit. And he's been that dude that you never want to owe him money or whatever. But tell us
Okay,
why.
so one of Diddy's former girlfriends, what's her name? Joy. She is 50's baby mama, Sire's mama. Daphne Joy, that's her name, Daphne Joy. So Diddy's former girlfriend before Young Miami, Carisha, he was with Daphne Joy. Daphne Joy is the mother of 50 Cent's son. I think the little boy is like 11 or 12 years old. So Diddy was out here with his baby mama. So that's where the personal vendetta comes in at.
Mm, okay, that makes sense.
All
So
right, that's why he was
basically,
saying like, I didn't know you was a sex worker, and he's like, I'm gonna take our son.
mm, so
That's
basically,
personal.
so basically, 50's very petty, which we already know.
Mm-hmm.
And now you dating his baby mama,
Mm-hmm.
and you in the news for a whole bunch of sex crimes bullshit.
Well, he's not dating her currently. This was like some years back,
Yeah,
but that's what
but
sparked the
but
beef.
but see, that's the thing. Before all of this came out, 50 was always on Diddy's neck.
But that's why he
Yeah.
been on his neck, because he been on his neck since he started dating the baby mama. That's when the beef
Wow.
started. So like, this is not a
Wow.
new beef. This is old beef.
Wow.
Yes, she was named in a lawsuit for being a sex worker.
Wow. What lawsuit?
The lawsuit. Okay, so
The one that.
what is the newest lawsuit that was filed? So there was this young up and coming producer. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he worked on the Love album. I think we talked about it. He worked on the Love album, and Diddy did not pay him. So now he's suing Diddy, and he said, "Okay, you didn't pay me my money. I'm telling everything that I know."
Yeah.
So that's how all of this came out, because he's telling everything that he knows, everything that, because he lived with Diddy for a little bit. So that's where the sex trafficking, the drug trafficking, the prostitution, the minors, all of that stuff. That's where all of this is coming from. So he didn't get paid.
And I never understand that. When it comes to situations like that, why would you not pay someone? Rodney Lil Rod Jones, that's his name, one of Cone's former employees, producer and videographer, Rodney Lil Rod Jones. So he's a videographer as well.
Mm-hmm.
He probably got some footage.
Probably so.
But I don't understand that. I mean, you got plenty of money to pay this dude. Why would you not pay him to prevent BS later? Like, what he's been around, what he's seen. Why would you not
he
pay
thought
him
he
money?
was untouchable. He was untouchable. Nobody could touch him.
I mean,
everybody feared him.
Even with all of that, bro, is just good business to take care of your business. You know what I mean? I don't know. I maybe I think different, but I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people around me business people that think the same way. Just take care of your business, and your business will take care of you. I mean,
that part.
Plain and simple. Shannon's not lying. She said everybody lived with Diddy.
Right, Usher, Justin Bieber. So the psychic Sloan Bella said that there's going to be more fallout come November, and it's going to involve Justin Bieber and Jay-Z. So be on the lookout for that. Everything that woman has said so far has come to pass. Everything.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Jay-Z's a smart motherfucker, so I don't know. He's
done a lot of shit too. He's done a lot of shit that the public knows about also, though.
Yeah, he gonna figure something out, and you know the psychic gonna end up being wrong.
He's done a lot of shit. I mean, well, that was their warning. So yeah. So now they're saying that Young Miami was smuggling pink cocaine for Diddy, which is ketamine mixed with Molly. Oh, yeah. I forgot about Foxy Brown. Jay-Z was messing with Foxy Brown when she was a minor. She's 15.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And again, you know, you going back into... Because here's the thing. Even when you talk about Cosby, like, okay, there's some people that would say, okay, there was an era where all this stuff was normal. Like, pop pills, this, that, and the other. It was normal. Everybody knew, blah, 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 blah. You know, some people will say that and be like, yo, how you going to come back later when now it's not normal and now it's not, you know.
And now it's the problem.
Now it's a problem, but you was a participant before.
So,
you know what I mean?
This Rod person who lived with Diddy, his producer, videographer, he's saying that Diddy showed him video footage of Stevie J getting it in with another man. He's saying that he was in a bathroom.
Oh yeah, it wasn't just another man. Oh no, I read this. It was what's your boy? Oh
Meek
my
Mill.
God, huh?
Meek Mill.
No,
it wasn't Meek Mill.
No, not Meek Mill.
But Meek Mill was involved in this.
The producer, who's
Stevie
been
J.
on Love Stevie J. Yeah, so it's
J.
supposed. Okay, yeah, it's a video of Stevie J banging another man, and Diddy be showing it, being like, "See, Stevie J does it, so you can do it too."
He said that Young Miami's cousin came in the bathroom, a female cousin came in the bathroom while he was using it, molested him. He said that Diddy.
But hold on. You know, and you know, because we use so many words and phrases loosely, like molested him while he's in the bathroom. What does that mean? He's taking a piss, and what? She came and grabbed it and held it for him. That's not molestation. That is called a good host.
To happen, it could be.
I mean, but that's called a good host. I wouldn't mind if someone came in the bathroom while I was taking a piss and just, you know, if a female came in and held it for me, I'd be like, oh, okay, you know what? I've had a stressful day. Thank you so much for holding that for me. That's one thing that I don't have to do while I'm in here. Thank you so much.
He wasn't feeling it. He also said that his anus was gross. Now I struggle with that because how do you grab someone's anus?
Exactly. Like, how do you grope someone's anus? Like, I mean, I can see if he's standing there taking a piss, and you know, it's one of them long pisses. You know, he ain't pissed all day, and it's a long piss, and he's holding, you know, and he's pissing,
but you gotta spread things to get to the.
Well, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. She comes in and she spreads.
He didn't say
while he's taking a piss, and he's trying to figure out, like, okay, look, I don't want to piss all over this.
She molested his anus. That's not who said. He said that Diddy molested his anus.
Oh, really? Oh.
Okay. Anyways, where is Farnsworth Bentley? We didn't heard from everybody but Farnsworth. Where is Farnsworth?
I don't know, but
that's right. Norma doesn't.
But hold on, didn't he send a tweet out recently? Not like recent, but within the last, you know, month or so, I think he sent a tweet out saying something about some numbers, some dollars or something. You know what I mean? Kind of alluding to the fact that, you know, he'll take some money to shut up.
Probably ain't no more money left because I feel like Diddy is paying off all these people left and right. You know, and people were like going after Cassie like this was a money grab. This was a money grab. Absolutely, it was. And if you ask me, that was the smartest thing to do, was to hit him with the civil suit first. Because one, if she takes a criminal, then she can't get a payout. She can't take it civil until after the criminal charges are settled. But if she does the civil first, she can still cooperate in criminal proceedings. So she kind of like kicked in the door for other people that have been mistreated and mishandled to then come out to his pocketbooks. And then when the last person comes for money and the money's all dried up, they're going to say, you know what? Lock him up. And then everybody else. So, I mean, he's been getting away with sinister shit. Like the shit that he's been doing, allegedly, it's diabolical.
I mean, I think that even his shit is worse than Jay-Z. I mean, I know you say Jay-Z's done some, but the shit that Jay-Z's done has been like, you know, killing Khalil's and killing careers and shit like that. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
different. He ain't out here, to my knowledge, he ain't out here molesting people's anus.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Like Diddy is really out here on some like, yo, you know what I mean? Without the public knowing, I could be anything, nigga. I mean,
remember Cat Williams?
He's running around through the crib and just, you know, reaching hands out at a party, and he's just take that.
Cat Williams told us in January when Diddy asked you to party, you got to tell that nigga no. Remember?
Yeah.
Did he not say that?
Yeah. You know, so who is MJB? What is
Mary J. Blige? Remember, she had the 411 and she was broke.
You said what?
We knew then he was crooked, or we should have known.
Oh.
He sent Biggie to California to his death. His best friend.
Yeah.
Albie Shore came out. Okay, so Albie Shore came out and he basically told Quincy to come home. Like he made a public cry for Quincy to come home. I'm still not quite sure
how I
feel about that. Quincy is Albie Shore's son that Puff has raised.
Okay. Speaking of that, they say allegations pile up against, the source.com says allegations pile up against Sean Diddy, Combs, and son Christian amid legal battle. So
for sexual assault. Yes, I saw that.
You talking about the son is involved too, bruh.
Of course, because like the apple don't fall far from the tree. So if your dad raises you and you see that your dad is untouchable and your dad tells you that you're untouchable, of course you're doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. We
gotta make sure we include that allegedly.
Yeah. And this was April 2nd.
Yeah, I saw that today.
So that's wild. So this is crazy. Man, I did not know that y'all couldn't hear. I gotta figure something out. I don't know what's going on in my system or whatever, but y'all supposed to be able to hear. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. I know why. I think I know why. There it is. That's why.
You was gonna play that video come hell or high water, wasn't you?
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that.
They almost got us. They almost got us. Almost. I was Hey, I was going to get some tea. I look out the blind. Yeah. I see him coming. Man, I threw on anything I could find. That's why I got on this. Hey, I ran so fast, I ran past my son. They was asleep. I said, somebody got to live to tell the story. Somebody got to live to tell the story. Don't tell us that we don't stop.
So
but you see his shirt say "Little legs matter."
So how do you feel about his sons being left in his mansion while it's being raided by the FBI and them being handcuffed. Like, how do you feel about that? Because he knew that rate was coming down. He knew.
Hey, sometimes kids, you gotta go through some things. I gotta teach you to be a man. You know what I mean? You gotta figure some things out for yourself. You know what I mean? I can't do everything for you. This nigga was like, let me leave my kids to grow up for a second. You know what I mean?
So he was on his way to take the girls out of the country for spring break and left the boys in the house. They got detained, guns pointed at them, Homeland Security. It's a mess.
It's gonna make you a man, It's gonna make you a man, boys. It's gonna make you a man. Yeah.
I mean, if I was in my brother, I could cross the Brooklyn Bridge to Junior's and get a cheesecake other than if I had a choice. You ain't never gonna be serious ever in your life.
Man, we're gonna beat this. You know what I'm saying? Tell Carisha to call me.
Ever in your life, we can die.
TD! Yeah, get them two girls right there. Tell them to come to our party later.
Bro.
You're never gonna be serious ever in your life. I love this for you. Drunk Joe is a vibe. Well, Tipsy Joe. And look, there's his drug mule right there.
Mm-hmm. But it's not. This is actually like a celebrity.
I know, but he got detained. He had some candy that was laced with marijuana and cocaine at the airport the day of the raid.
But okay, so this was good to listen to, okay, because
I sent you those, didn't I?
Let's start with the investigation that could bring down one of the biggest celebrities in the world. You got to remember, people can say, well, this is just like anybody else. It's not just like anybody else, okay? This is a huge target. This is a billionaire. This is a guy who's important to the culture. So that's why that federal raid of Sean Diddy Combs' mega mansions on Monday, as part of this multiple jurisdiction investigation into these allegations of sex trafficking, weapons trafficking, drug trafficking. These are big ticket federal felonies. And this is the stupid thing that okay, even in the midst of this, it's still dumb comments like, how is he this rich? He hasn't come out with music forever. What has he produced? Something is definitely strange that he can afford all these mansions. See, so this is the messed up part about this. They're talking about drugs, arms, dealings. I mean, he might have sold a gun to somebody, you know what I mean? But then all of a sudden, because that's an accusation, now they're trying to look for him being a arms dealer. But you got stupid people like this. How is he this rich? What you mean? How is he this? Do you not know about the financial empire?
Revolt TV, Ciroc, De Leon, all the artists that he's managing. He just put out a project last year.
And let's not talk royalties. I mean, come on, bro.
Iceberg.
We talking royalties, and I want to see what people commented on this. You fail to realize that money has changed. If you had 200 million in 2002, it is 1 billion in 2024. So the rich asset value will increase. Meanwhile, the things they can purchase with those assets stayed the same relative to the things poor want to purchase. Price tags have skyrocketed. $10 million homes from 2000 should be 100 million in 2024, but they are the same. Meanwhile, $200,000 homes are now 700 to 900,000. Exactly. How are you so clueless, Karen? Stay in your lane. Please go sit in the corner somewhere. I mean, and it's true. I mean, stupid stuff like that really do get on my nerves. I'm like, what? What do you mean? How is he this rich? We could just talk music and royalties and talk about how rich, how wealthy. But either way, this is so funny, looking at some people's comments. Just too long ago. Remember how that felt. Let him go. Figure dude's in the news, like Chris Cuomo's news. So why we tripping? But yeah. So even that was interesting. But there was this too.
I see.
I love me some Chris Cuomo. I just gotta say that.
Yeah, no, I like Chris. I feel like he's good peoples. You know what I mean?
I've had a crush on Chris Cuomo for years. I'm sorry.
Let's
This
bring
is
in
no
two
pain
men
start.
who worked closely with him. Mark Curry,
Now,
former artist on Bad Boys
you
label.
remember Mark
and
Curry on
Rob
Bad Boy.
Shooter,
I
who
forget
was a
what his
former
name was.
publicist for Sean Combs.
But
Rob
Mark
is now
Curry's
the
an
host of
idiot
the podcast
right here.
Naughty
He's an absolute
but
idiot.
Nice. Mark Curry, Rob Shooter,
Watch.
thank you both.
Good day.
From the
First,
beginning. We'll do a couple minutes.
are either of you not surprised because you knew this was going on and it was only a matter of time?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I knew it was a matter of time. I just didn't know the time would be so soon. I thought it would take 80 years, 100 years for this to come about, but it's happening right before in front of our eyes. So it's like, man, it's fast. It's quick.
Now, Mark, you're saying that this is legit, that you knew this kind of stuff was going on?
Well, it depends on what you're saying about knew what kind of stuff was going on. But I can tell you about my life as being an artist on Bad Boy and the things that I've encountered as being an artist. As far as all the other allegations that he may have going on, those are just things that unfortunately he has going on in his life that we can talk about. But I didn't know that a lot of these things that he's being allegedly accused of, I didn't know that they even had anything much to do with him like that, honestly. Like,
do you see how stupid his comment was just now? First they said, Mark Cuomo, Chris Cuomo was like, yo, just surprise you. I thought it would take 80 years for this to come out. Blah blah blah.
He thought
blah.
Diddy was untouchable.
And then in the next comment, oh, I didn't know it had anything to do with him.
All right, so I just want to be clear,
and that's why Chris Cuomo comes back and is like, yo, let's be clear, because really you sounding stupid right now.
I want to be clear about what you're saying, Mark. The allegations against him right now,
let's be clear,
are that he may be connected to a sex trafficking, drug trafficking, gun trafficking ring that may even include underage people. On that, are you shocked or are you not surprised?
Well, I'm shocked that it's happening to him, but that's just something that happens like almost every day in the community that I come.
He's shocked that it happens to him, but a second ago you was like, oh man, I thought it was gonna take 80 years for this to come out. Like,
foot out in the mouth, okay?
I hate when they put stupid people on TV. Yeah, exactly. He backpedaled because he might be the next person named in the lawsuit. He said he's been it and he ain't in it.
Because he know he partied with Diddy before.
Oh yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And
now, quiet is kept. Allegedly, what I'm hearing is Diddy is the sacrificial lamb for, and he's taking the fall for Clive Davis. That's what I'm hearing allegedly.
Yeah, he's taking the fall for elites that
and it don't get no more elite than Clive Davis. Allegedly, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. So
Diddy is like the tip of the iceberg. Like he's the low man he's like low hanging fruit, and that's hilarious. As untouchable as he is, he's the low hanging fruit. It makes you wonder what the fuck is really going on over there.
Well, it just lets you know that, when you start talking all of this stuff. Yeah, exactly.
She's silly.
But
Diddy said, take that.
Exactly.
That just means something different these days, don't it?
Man, all day. But I mean, yeah, it just lets you know. I mean, these people above Diddy, you know what I mean, are just far beyond our thought process and imagination when it comes to their wealth, their influence, and their power. If you thought Diddy had it, nah. these people. You know what I mean? I'm with the real Queen Boss Love. Can we go this hard on all those Nickelodeon executives and producers for reals, bro? Like,
they are. You know what? Okay, so while we're here, I have a problem with people saying that like, oh, you just want to tear down another black man. They don't never go after the white people. But here's the thing, and I'm not saying that she's wrong, but here's the thing. If you are only getting your news, your tea, your gossip from black outlets, and you're not getting it from the white outlets, you're not going to be exposed to what's going on over there. Like when the whole thing with Harvey Weinstein went down, because I'm nosy, I read all the news, I read international news. When the thing with Harvey Weinstein and Matt Lauer went down, I kept up with all of that, and I knew what was going on. And people were so mad, like, how come R. Kelly, they trying to tear down R. Kelly? Nobody's talking about Harvey Weinstein. They got the Surviving R. Kelly, but I ain't seen no Harvey Weinstein. There were like 12 different Harvey Weinstein documentaries, and niggas didn't watch them. So it was, I remember like one day somebody came to my page and I tagged a YouTube documentary, like, here they are, you can find them here. Nobody wanted to watch them. Y'all just wanted to argue. So if you're only getting your news, your gossip, and your tea from black outlets, you're not going to hear what's going on with the white people. You're just not. Because we're not talking about it. We're talking about what's relevant to us.
Exactly. And you know, and you know, you can get into a whole conversation about black outlets versus just news outlets in general. But
black outlets is gonna cover this, whereas news outlets, they're gonna cover it all. Like y'all didn't, like, we wasn't over here talking about Matt Lauer. But I knew what was going on with Matt Lauer because I go to other outlets to get my tea.
Exactly. Ray and them ain't got all the answers.
Right. You're not gonna read about Matt Lauer on the Shade Room. You're not gonna read about Harvey on the Shade Room. But you will hear about Diddy and you will hear about R. Kelly.
But what's funny is these comments though are right on par with what we were talking about how Mark was an idiot. He was a complete idiot, and he should never. Mark should have stayed home. His answers are all over the place. Sweet Slim 24. Thank you for that. The real Queen's Boss Love. Can we go this hard on all those? Blah blah blah. I was born from ashes. Mark just wanted to be on camera because what he said and then backpedaled into made no sense. Sammy _baby 718. Mark realized he said too much at first and checked out. Heartland. Mark said, quote, because at the end of the day is going to end.
Yeah, Glow. She did something. She did her thing with that. She did a big one. At the end of the day, the day's gonna end.
Mark's an idiot for saying some dumb shit like that. Reading girls' reviews, Mark Curry did not know the assignment. In fact, he didn't know much at all. Chris, did you tell him what you were interviewing him for? Keep it cute, Melly Mel. Mark got on ready to snitch. Then he thought twice when the question started sounding self-incriminating. That's the same thing Shayna Dixon said. But yeah, it's hilarious. This was dumb.
But I'm shocked that it's happening to him. Those kind of allegations I can expect from people who are in more of a criminal activity life or lead something like, not someone like Puff. I wouldn't think that he would be involved.
That is like totally in opposition to what he said off jump. Like the opposite. Complete opposite.
It's almost like he was sitting there and then he thought to himself, "Oh fuck,
I don't think." No, I honestly don't think he thought. I think he's just stupid, and he spoke in the beginning. I think honestly, all he wanted to do, because if you watch the rest of this interview, all he wanted to do was just talk about how he ain't get paid and this like that. You know, he really just wanted to, that was his whole premise. Every question that was asked, he really just kind of brought it back to, and it just made you feel like, you know what, he's not even here to talk about, he just wants to vent is what he wants to do. And that's really how this ended up. But you know, we'll let that go because it's about that time. I tell you what, anything else, this right here is funny. Can we watch this?
Okay.
Puffy Puffy, you stupid ass nigga. I told you stop fucking with R. Kelly. I said, grab them in the pussy. Don't kidnap the pussy. They raided your shit, I see. I got a courtesy call when they raided my house. You really fucked up, my nigga. Can I get a copy of the Meek Mill sex tape? Please, nigga. Puffy.
What's funny about that to me is that when you post this on a story or anything else, that little thing that comes up saying false news and false information and blah, 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 that pops up. Because, you know, I posted it to our story and that little false news popped up. Duh, nigga, duh. Like, who don't know that that's not fake? I mean, you can even look at it and
ass
see
nigga. I told
right
you stop
there,
fucking with R. Kelly. I said, grab
right
them in the
around
pussy.
here,
Don't kidnap
you
the
see
pussy.
It might have been
You
real
raided your
because
shit, I see.
Trump was
It's
one
not-
of us best friends for a minute.
Yeah, but it's not real. I mean, you can see.
I got a courtesy
it's
call.
not real. And you know he don't. Yeah, I mean he's not going that hard to talk like that. But
I'm playing.
When they,
I know. But and that's another thing that people need to remember is that Trump used to hang out as well. I mean, remember he was at pictures with Epstein, and he was at pictures with all the Diddy parties and stuff too. Like he's been around. Trump was a Democrat before he even ran Republican. He ran as a Republican because he said the Democratic Party has been infiltrated and messed up. So that's why he ran as a Republican. So, you know, it's all like BS sound bites and whatnot when you start talking about making him look like this, that, or the other. You know, and now, you know, I mean, definitely Republican Party pandering to the melanated folk, just as the Democratic Party has been pandering to them for a billion years, and we have voted Democrat in the 90th percentile over 50 years now. But that's a whole nother conversation and story. But yeah, whole hood voting Trump. Look at that. That's hilarious. But yeah, either way, Diddy is going to jail, bro. I mean, I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? They've been saying that Diddy ain't the type to really go to jail. He'll probably blow his brains out first. So I'm just real interested to see how all this plays out.
I mean, do you really think that? I mean, think about that.
He's too arrogant and prideful to go to prison.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. As arrogant and egotistical as he is, he wouldn't blow his brains out. He's gonna try to run. And
well, they didn't take his passport. They let him keep his passport.
See, that's what I'm saying.
They probably didn't call.
They already setting it up.
Move over.
Yeah, they already setting it up. Yep, they already.
Russell Simmons.
Yep, exactly. They already setting it up. And be like, listen, Puff. If you just leave the country, all right, you know, you can take your money and leave the country, and you just can't come back. That's it. All right.
Well, allegedly, because we gotta say allegedly that raid, they weren't looking for stuff. They were in there to plant shit. Allegedly.
Man.
Allegedly.
You know, and see, that could be the case too. And his lawyers could definitely argue that, because how do we know? We can't trust that you just went in there and, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, bro. Everything sounds fishy. It really does.
It do.
And the fact, even Mark Kumo pointed out the fact that, this whole raid situation could be just a tactic to make other witnesses come forth. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't really got nothing. So they do this big thing with the raid, make other witnesses come forth. And, hopefully that will entice them to say, oh, man, they done raided his house. Oh, man. Well, I mean, I'm safe now. Let me go ahead and let me speak on it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Either way, it's been a good show. I had fun. Did you have fun? Okay. I'm glad you had fun. So I'm down to my last drop.
I finished my lemonade.
You know, what's crazy about this is so I came, real quick to the studio. I grabbed this lemon out of the fridge, and it was in the bottom drawer. It's been in there for a little bit too long. And it wasn't until after I squeezed them in the glass that oh God, they're fermented, spoiled.
Oh.
But then I poured the iced tea over it, and I was like, smells like fermented lemons or fruit, but tastes good. We're gonna go with it because that's how you make liquor in jail anyway. Is you let your fruit spoil, and the fermentation process, you end up getting fermented, which is the same thing with wine and liquors and things that wine is what, fermented grapes.
When I come over, when you have your derby kickback celebration, let me bring you some hooch. I make amazing hooch.
Oh man,
you'll be drunk for 3 days. It'll be fun. You know what, Trey? I don't think he's still on here. Trey said that because of me, every time he hears those 3 words, it'll be fun, he gets PTSD.
I'm sure.
But every time I have said it'll be fun, have you not had fun?
Hey, I'm gonna have a little kickback, and
it'll be fun.
My pops is. I'm gonna do something for Thunder for sure. My pops is gonna be in town. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So get a bunch of people, invite a bunch of people over. Definitely gonna do some cooking. I'm getting my patio. If y'all see me on Instagram or TikTok, I'm getting my little. I'm creating this little patio space. I'm excited about for the grill and everything. I thought I was just doing 2 squares deep, but now I'm going. I did 3 squares deep, and had one of my partners come over yesterday and was like, you know what? Nah, we're gonna go about 4, 5, 6 squares deep.
So now you got
it's gonna be like a whole patio type section for my grills and everything. Just clean it up a little bit, instead of just the rocky area where the grills and stuff are at. So we're going, it's gonna be nice. And so I'm trying to figure this all out because I know we're gonna take the boat out this summer.
Yay! I can't wait. I want to come this time.
My partner, we're gonna take out the houseboat and all of that. So we're gonna get everybody together because we're trying to get more melanated folk out on the water.
Can I be on the boat with my titties out? That's all I want to know.
I mean, you do whatever you want. That's your prerogative. So
that's all I want to know. I might not be here for Thunder over Louisville, though. I might be out of town with a friend, but I'm coming over this summer. I'm coming over.
Yeah, Derby.
We outside.
Yeah, Derby. We definitely gonna be doing some things. We got a lot of people coming for Derby to have a good time. So either way, it's been real, folks. We out of here. It has been another episode of No Panties After Dark. So many people jumped in. The one thing I want for, because I'm sitting here and I'm looking, I can see how many people you got. We got like 470 people watching. But I want more of y'all to comment and tell me, send us a message and tell me why. Are you scared to comment because it's called No Panties After Dark? I think some of y'all just be like,
that scares people away.
I think it do. We might have to do a name change. We're gonna.
Maybe
we'll change it to put your panties on after dark. And maybe that'll be the name change.
I mean, can you slide them to the side a little bit?
Exactly. Maybe that's the name change. Slide them to the side a little bit after dark. People won't be as scared, of.
Like we could play the thong song as an intro.
Exactly. So I'm gonna leave y'all with one last video as we get out of here, and peace. We'll see y'all hopefully next week. All right. It's been Rails, yours truly, Mr. Just As Joe, and
me, Miss Pretty Brown Skin.
Good Lord. And Pretty Brown Skin, hostess with the mostest, and we out of here, y'all. We'll see y'all. Peace.
never had the dick. And you know she tryna fuck, she finna eat the dick. Gobble that bitch up, she gon' eat the dick, huh? Like she don't give a fuck, she gon' eat the dick. Let her do her job, she gon' eat the dick. She gon' use a little slob, she gon' eat the dick. Watch that.
Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? It's Tiger.
What it do, man? It's your boy T-Pain.
Yo, this is Shaggy.
Hey, this is Rihanna. What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
It's No Panties After Dark.
Yo, this is Busta Rhymes. Yo, this is D-Man Marley.
What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce.
This your boy Drake.
Hey, yo, this is Eminem. What up? It's your boy Jay-Z.
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? This is Nick Cannon. Do your thing.
It's No Panties After Dark.
Yo, this your boy Akon.
Yeah, this your boy Chris Brown right here.
Hey, it's Shanti.
Yo, Dale, it's Ja Rule.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is us. You're checking out.
No Panties After Dark.
Guess who's